All right, so I have an example that will kind of wrap everything up, and this will be something along the lines of what you'll be seeing for the rest of the semester, something like this. Um, so we have a demand and supply function here. Okay, so we have a quantity demanded that maps to some sort of price. What do we call that? We call that demand, right? The demand is a function between price and quantity demanded, and likewise, supply is a function between price and quantity supplied. Um, so one thing to note is usually what you're going to see is you're going to see it in this form: P equals 2QS plus, where'd it go? P equals, come on, man. P equals 2QS plus 2 or something like that, where the y axis good is P, and that's just convention. That's how economists usually define everything, where price is on the y-axis. Technically speaking, quantity and price are interrelated. So quantity, like having a lot of quantity, will decrease your price, but having a high price will increase your quantity supplied, or um, they're correlated. So it's kind of arbitrary why they chose to make everything on the y-axis, but they did. So let's do that. So anyway, we have these two functions here. Quantity demanded equals 1600 minus 300p. Quantity supplied equals 1400 plus 700p. Where p is the price of a chocolate bar and q is the number of chocolate bars. And then I want you to find the equilibrium quantity and price, denote P0, and then I want you to draw the supply and demand curves and label the equilibrium point. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to solve this system of linear equations. Okay. So you're going to set QD equal to QS. Ooh, my handwriting is garbage. QD equal to QS equal to Q. All right, so you're going to have one common Q. So Q equals 1600 minus 300p. Q equals 1400 plus 700p. And then you're going to solve for P and Q. All right, so I'm going to stop the video here. Oh, and then you're going to obviously graph it, where you're going to want to graph it with P on the y-axis and Q on the x-axis, like we always have them in this class. P on the y-axis, Q on the x-axis. Slope should be upward sloping, or supply should be upward sloping, demand should be downward sloping. Okay, and you want to label everything so that when I'm looking at the graph, I know what you're actually presenting me. All right, so take a minute, solve the system of linear equations, and then I'll step you through it. So I'm going to stop the video. You're going to solve it. I'm going to ask you for the answer in the next Blackboard.